Here he is. The unknown DbD.
I'll send you a postcard.
This challenge sucks. Let's look for a better one. Well, that's not gonna happen. That's probably easy. I think I would like to try the clown once more. Speaking of clowns, I've been like spriting members of Cirque du Cosmos, or at least of the Downcast, and why are my wrists tired? Tricky business doing sprites sometimes. I mean, when you're doing like, you know, 120 for a character that in these normally you get like, you know, 2, it's, you know, quite a bit. My friend Foof was joking that like, oh, I should make the clown here look like Sunny from Downcast, and it's like, Sunny's a much better person than the clown. I mean, Sunny looks like a big goon guy, but I did give him some emotional complexity, and also he's not a bad guy, he's just kind of neutral, really. With the main 3 funny clowns of Cirque du Cosmos, you got true neutral, you got chaotic evil, and lawful good. Which one the other 2 is, you'll have to find out by playing the full game when it comes out in about 8 years, probably. I only get to work on the game like a couple hours a day if I'm lucky, because I'm doing this and then I'm doing like gaming stuff after this. Then I get up like late, so it's weird how slow game development can be, especially whenever you realize how close you are to being able to show it. Like, Downcast has been... well, I mean, you can play it from start to just before the finish without any problems. There's a few missing tracks of music and a missing cutscene. But otherwise, like, you can literally play the whole demo, apart from the ending bit. And it's been like that for like 4 months. Maybe longer. People are being very generous, so I guess I should try not to moiter. At several points I thought Friend Shapes was literally never going to get finished. It was just an endless checklist of, you need to do this, there's this really major thing you gotta do, and then there's this, and then there's this, and then there's that, there's this. And then you just keep pecking away at it. Whenever you can, do the easiest ones. Sometimes it's like, oh, that big one, I'll just start it and see what happens. Maybe I'll just get a bit of leeway on it, then I can stop and come back and say, oh, I finished, it wasn't actually that bad. Speaking of not that bad, Christ, not here again. Hitting stuff gives me haste. Session gets made poo-poo. Exposed thingy, I don't know. Who knows with hacks? It's probably I'm hearing someone breathing next to me. Or I'm just hearing the clown breathing. I'd hate to imagine the clown snoring, because he can barely breathe as it is. He starts laughing, you think he's actually gonna die. I should went straight for the gen then. If I chase her for much longer, it's going to cost me like 3 gens. 2 more gens. Oh, shove her. No, it's not. What talking about? Here's the shirt colour made me think that. Oh yeah, she's exposed. That saves me some time. I wonder if the 2 Alan Wakes are working together, given one's called Krauser and the other one's called Dr. Birkin, so they were Resident Evil fans. As I was saying about game development though, like, the list of stuff you gotta do is just endless. And at some point it's like, hey wait, there's like 5 things left, and then literally it's the end of the game, and you think really hard, like, what else is there I can do? Did I miss something? It's like, no, that's it. And it's a really weird feeling. I've only had it twice, because I only, like, made 2 major games. But I made other games. I made 1 game twice, I guess, that kinda counts. Oh, there he is. Bloody blindness, man. Oh, yeah, exposed. Ha 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 ha. Oh, hi, Alan Wake. Okay. Distraction then. Oh, he's trying to disable the hook, I see. Okay, so then he's gonna assume that I'm gonna do immediately gonna pick the guy up and then get blinded, which would be very stupid of me to do. I had like 3 viewers. I was like, oh, is it the game dev talk? It's not the gameplay, I can say that much. Speaking of streaming, it's actually coming up to the month that I started. It's almost been a month since I started streaming, to be more precise with language. Oh, I missed. Riveting. I'm off. Hope you're doing cool and all good. I got to play more Look Outside. I mean, I have, like I've said before, I have played the demo. Not extensively, but I'm pretty sure I got to the bit where it's like, yeah, there's no more content now. And, wow, I didn't realize how much it goes places sometimes. Largely, like, with, bad things happening to children. It does that quite a bit, actually, and is, like, doesn't hold back. It's not done, like, badly, it's just, it's very weird to see it in an actual, like, indie game, because it's a thing that most people would just, you know, stay away from. Feeling great? That's nice. Oh yeah, yeah. You're trying to blind me then. I guess I'm going to this circle all the way over here. They're trying to race me to it. Too late. I thought I saw someone just dash to the left. I guess I didn't. This is just wasting my time. They sure love running into here despite all the tight spaces, which wouldn't be very good against Clown. Oh, she literally just went one way or the other, then just left. That's the smartest thing you can do. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Black Murder, more sinister one. With the kids, not the bad one you're thinking of, no. Not yet, at least. I don't think that's going to be a thing if that somehow. Like mutation, death, stuff. You can also fight some of them if they've already, like, turned. It's not like zombies, it's like a lot kind of worse than zombies, very body horror. It's very good. But not against what he's doing, it's just a little surprising, I guess. You see that he took a look at me and was like, actually no. I threw the crack in the window, very nice. Wow, I got completely confused as to where she was. I'm being looped for days here. Oh right, the window's on that side, right. I'm so used to the window being on the other side. It's weird. I wonder if they're all waiting around the one I just left. I guess it must have been. Weird expression the next got. They're asking to be killed now because I was probably a good sport. Probably just getting, he's letting me get the 2 hits, I think. Or just the 1 knock. And it's more than I got if he hadn't offered, so... Have some drugs. Fast drug. Yes, I see you, Nick Cage. Oh wait, no, not Nick Cage or Keanu Reeves. I mean Alan Wake. I mean same thing, right? Oh the shit, they're gonna get the crumbles. Oh dear. That was nice of them. Didn't need to. I wouldn't mind just say good and there too often in these. Well, I did very badly that time. But I am streaming, so that means that is what's going to happen every time I play. So I've just learned to accept it. Now if I wasn't streaming, I'd be going against people who've never played the game before. And then it'd be even less interesting to watch because I probably wouldn't hit them as often because I'd feel bad about them running like headless chickens everywhere, to be fair. I'm gonna try Knight because everyone loves Knight. Knight's everyone's favourite character to go against. This is not true. But it does mean I get to put on this stuff. But yeah, look outside is very gory. Like, extremely gory. It's good though. It doesn't feel like trashy gory, it's just a very physical game, I guess you could say. There isn't a very good explanation, actually. I'm wondering if it was inspired by, one of the, oh, what do you call it? Oh yeah, the SCP-01 proposals. Where it's like, oh, no one knows quite what SCP-1 is. What's the first one? What's the one that's ranked or being given the, not ranked, but given the designation of just one, then there's like a bunch of them. They're called proposals. But one of them's like, oh yeah, the sun has just decided to do something mental for some reason, and people being hit with sunlight turn into some kind of blob-like thing, and they start merging together, and then the thing they want to do is drag more people out into the sun to make them like that, and they'll become like obsessed with this. And it's down to like one or two guys left in a bunker. Because look outside's got something like that going on, because there's just a thing happening outside, so you shouldn't be looking outside. So if you look outside, it messes you up pretty bad, but sometimes it's only physically, or like it doesn't quite mess you up mentally, or it messes you up mentally but not entirely. So like you can have friends who have looked outside in some capacity and have been messed up to frankly horrifying amounts. Like one of the characters in my party is an 8-year-old child whose just face is just teeth. Like he lost his eyes to teeth, and it's like fuck. He's very hard to get to join as well. So that's what I was saying about the fact that the game goes places that I definitely wouldn't go in a game if I was making one. Again, I am. I'm a survivor. I fucking hate barbecue and chili. As a survivor. Terminus, it's broken. Okay. Franklin's demise. Everyone loves Franklin's demise, and they love knights. So this is a match made in heaven here. I mean, at least hopefully my AI guards will do better than me. Hi. They've got a YT in their name. I wonder if that means that they're like a streamer but for YouTube. I've also forgotten what all my little funny fellows actually do, like what their they all have different stats. Like one of them's better at breaking stuff, one's better at chasing, I think. Probably. Was he hit it with the sword? That'd be awesome. I mean you do that for the for pallets. Wow. I thought we were gonna like mind game each other, but she just ran away, which is no, that's someone else. It's just like a horrible thing to get hit by. Might need braces, mate. You need to see how many teeth that kid's got. He's got a lot of teeth. Oh, she dropped her torch. That was fast. That's fair, I was very late on that. I keep watching repo videos like, you know, how to fight all the things, and it's like it works in theory, but then you get into the game and go, I've forgotten every single thing this person has said, and I have no idea what's happening, I'm gonna die. Try to get me. Gotcha. I still got the hook. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit her, sorry. There you go, that's what I was going for. Hitting on the hook is not nice manners. We've had Knight isn't very manly himself, so... He's just digging at it with his knife like, ah, what is this technology? I thought it was a person hiding, but no, it's just my cozy crow on the hook. I should just do more patrols. Like, there might be someone over there, who knows? I definitely have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Repo. because it is fun. It's a lot of good ideas in how it works and the physics. Being able to pick up enemies if you're strong enough, or work together to pick up enemies like their furniture. That's like very fun. My main problem is just there's certain enemies that will just instantly kill you, and there's no tell they're gonna even do that. Like I've just backed up into enemies who just instantly kill me and they make no sound. They do like 100 damage. It's like, okay, fuck me I guess, no, I can't play now. Better wait 20 minutes for my friends to finally get around to getting me fucking back to life again. You can't put a time limit on the game because it just wouldn't work with how the game works. I don't particularly want to down him again. I guess I just will anyway, I mean, he's easy to spot, so I'm not gonna hook him accidentally after this. Oh, I see someone over there. He's screaming and running after it. Oh, hey. So I don't think I have any perks that are related to actually kicking gens, because I can just tell my guards to kick gens for me. Like this. Usually it doesn't take that long to do it, I just messed it up with areas and I don't play Knight very often. But obviously if you've got like perks based around kicking gens, then it doesn't count, so it's like no, literally no point. And a lot of my perks are generally around that, but this is Shuffle, Chaos, Madness, Shuffle Mad, Perk Mad, game mode. I assume she'd loop randomly on the other side of that, but I guess not. There she is. Oh, I messed that up. I was going to try and go perpendicular. That's another word for diagonal in this sense, right? You know, the 8-year-old in look outside, if I hadn't, well, okay, if I hadn't had my friend tell me what I had to do to recruit him, I would have, he would have, it would have been a battle, and he would have been not alive. So, you know, it goes places. I probably need some warnings on it. I'm fine with it, but it's still making me raise an eyebrow a bit, so I'm going, damn man, you going there? Okay. You guys can just go against the fella, I guess. Bigman. He's actually all kind of facts, but I guess I'm just gonna put him Bigman. I get the feeling that the people I just went against end up checking to see if I'm doing a stream of what they were doing and then see that I am, then just go into another game. I'm gaining. You go to the other side and she drops it and she goes the other way around. That's interesting. She's gonna double back. It's amazing how kind of easy it is to throw people off by attacking a pallet that makes people think you're going to like keep going through it and then you just go backwards instead. So crunchy. So there's apparently 2 people very close to me. Because I only saw 1 person with barbecue and chili. That was a good dodge. I mean, if I wasn't doing like a, you know, a vertical slice, I'd have probably hit a bit more likely. I like the way that the pallet wobbles, as if it's in fear before it gets hit with the sword, because there's only like one animation I think for breaking pallets, which is always nearly every killer kicks it twice. So it's a duh noise. The knight just destroys it. Damn, he just destroyed that. And I did all that and I lose her anyway. I never nearly finished. That gen's almost very close to finished. Would you say is the worst killer? Well, the very sort of normie answer would be Skull Merchant, because she's just a very boring killer, and when she came out she was just very annoying and a little bit OP. I assume I never played against her or played as her, so they nerfed her into the ground. So like you pay real money for this killer, and they're like, actually no, we're just gonna like, you know, make her completely like crippled now. So that's cool. They're doing a complete rework of her that they announced recently, which looks quite fun. I still don't know if I'd bother. Oh, they're working on that one, I see. Fair enough. Oh, there's you. I looked at him and just laughed. Well, that was another very poor showing for me. Whenever you're ready, love. So the friend's probably watching her heal while I'm watching and waiting for her to leave. It's not like I can get her. I mean, I could just do this. It's... Get out of here. Need to leave before I get called a trash killer or something. Don't need reminding. Who else can I play as really badly today? I could play Legion and make it everyone else's problem, and then get outplayed because I know how to play they've played against Legion twice, so they know how to fight against him very effectively. I'll go for Gunman Sam, why not? He's been fun recently. I haven't played as all the killers. Trapper is surprisingly difficult to play as, considering he's the poster boy, and he's like the first. You have like these three. Wraith is basically, if you want to win the game, you play as Wraith. as far as I can tell. Also, I think I've met one Wraith player who wasn't actually a complete bastard. Wraiths tend to be bloody horrible. The Trapper's a weird one because he can be very effective, but none of it's like particularly passive because there's just unset traps everywhere. You have to pick them up and then put them down and then like actually arm them and then not walk into them yourself because it'll just hit you instead, which is always a bit funny, especially if you're carrying a survivor, which I think you drop them as well, so it's just kind of a bit slapstickish at that point. Apparently they've buffed him a lot in like every single way, just so he's just better than most killers, just sort of on a baseline thing, according to a YouTube video I saw recently, so, you know, I don't know. He's definitely not a good killer to play as when you're trying to get used to the game. Wraith is basically training wheels. Wraith is like, not even that, Wraith is a tricycle. Like you literally can't fall off. Hillbilly is, honestly, it really depends on how you play and who you play against. Because there's so many different add-ons you can have and different perks, and they can really, really help. And if you use good ones and people just say you're like, you know, using bad ones so as a crutch to win, it's like, that's kind of what perks are for, is to try and help you win. So like, you know, what do you want me to do about it? Great. Oh, even better. I love these offerings. I love being able to just be forced into someone else's preferred map so they know exactly what to do, and I'm like, what? I've apparently dropped 183 frames, which probably isn't bad, maybe. I don't know. Speaking of dropping frames, we'll be doing most likely repo again on Friday. But yeah, there's the thing called the robe, that's the one that's got the sort of mask face and moves kind of slowly and it screams at you and runs very fast. That can just kill you, it just does 100 damage. And it makes very little noise, so you just back up into it and just kills you. Happened to me yesterday when I was trying out the mods, because we got some mods. Not insane mods, just a few like quality of life ones. Oh shit, what have I got? Predator. Aura reveal? That's weird. Hemorrhage, Mangold, Unbound. I like. No, I don't like Unbound, not just there. Okay, so people healing near me won't heal as good. Doesn't help there's like 48 killers or something, and that each one of them has got like 3 perks each. And there's extra ones as well, and they're all a bit trash. She was probably checking her perks, so I feel a bit bad for that, so I'm definitely not gonna like follow her right now. She was just working a gen as blind, so I don't know too much with her. But she just ran into me. Leave it out. That's the other one. So we've got 2 of each character, that's strange. That was a very odd panic move they made there. They dropped the pallet, ran out of the safe zone and into me. How strange. I don't need to use Scourge hooks, really. That many? I mean, probably. It's in the late 30s at the very least. Maybe early 40s. Why does she sound like a squalling baby? That's weird. Oh. I feel that was a little bullshit actually, but still, I'll take it. I know I'll miss, so never mind. I mean, we're all waiting for that to happen, so whatever. Damn. I think this is out of range. I'm not hiding very well, are you? I just want to drag her in a hole. Are they hiding in one of these stores? It seems to be a very popular place for survivors to go. Like that. These survivors seem a little, if not panicked, then perhaps inexperienced. So I'm sort of tapping them once and letting them go a little bit. Bit of leniency. Maybe I'm finally warming up, who knows. Just in time to stop soon. To be fair to myself, like, I'm pretty new to clown, and I'm not much of a night main. Night is a killer I can play. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm any good at it. I wonder how you pronounce the third one's name. Mar567eos? Marios? Maranamios? Bit late. I honestly thought she was gonna double back because she saw me see her go that direction, so like it'd be very obvious that I would do that. Then again, like maybe it was a double bluff. Maybe she just didn't think about it and I played myself. I've seen that be a thing before. Where it's like the killer's like, man, you outplayed the hell out of me on that one. How did you mind game me that much? And the guy's like, what mind game? I was just running away. I literally see you from above. What do you think is gonna happen? I'd hate to be a Fang player because all you do constantly for your entire like gameplay, just hear that non-stop. Like when I used to play Survivor, I even played Jake quite a lot, and his pain sounds are like still stuck in my head like half a decade later. Ooh, gotcha. Just about, honestly, that was quite close. Well, I should have seen that coming. I assumed that these guys didn't seem that experienced, so I assumed they probably wouldn't do something like that. I guess I should stop, like, coddling them a little bit then. Watch me not get any, like, hooks again, and they get, like, all the gens done. No, I say that. Sounds like a bad memory. I mean, I'm full of those. Try again. It's just a bad hiding spot. It's amazing the places people try to hide. Also, it's amazing how it works sometimes. Like, an amazing place people were using to hide was literally here. Or there. Like, they'd run, I'm like, oh, where'd they go? And I go this way. So where are they? And they're like literally sitting there, in the corner. Bloody cheek of it. I hope DbD does something more interesting soon, because Chaos Shuffle is very hit and miss. Which I guess is the point, but it's also just not very fun, because I don't know what half the perks do, and I don't know how to like play with them. Like, it's like, oh, I got this perk, that's if I do this, then this will happen. So I don't know any of that. I just rely on undetectable, and that's about it. I was nowhere near that. I was going around it. Like, I knew she was going to hit me with it, and it's like, the hitbox on that thing is stupid. Like, at most it probably taps the very tip of the gun slightly. He holds out quite far up ahead of him. Well, that was a bit of a gamble. So I am feeling a bit of pressure. Okay, I'm feeling more than a bit of pressure now. So the thing I have to try not to do is either to obsess over this one specific person who keeps running me round and round and round. And also not go after the only person I've helped twice, or at all. Because I could go after her and that would weaken the entire team massively. Especially this early on. But also that's me just removing a player from the game like early on and not really chasing anyone else, and that kind of sucks. And I don't want to do that, and I don't want to like feel the need to do that, because I don't think that winning is as important as trying to let players have fun to an extent. Now it's a complete blind shot, because that effect just blinds you completely, can't see where the hell anyone else is. And someone's gonna probably try and take a protection hit, maybe. No, just running away. Run a corridor. Not that it matters. That is a spot I can nearly always get people if I aim, like, early enough. I mean, I got the hit anyway, so... The thing with Deathslinger is I think he's a little slower than other killers. Which, I mean, makes up for the fact that he's got a gun. So, yeah. Well, I definitely made a mistake on giving these people any leniency. Because they're obviously not giving me any. When you have this many bad games in a row, you find yourself wondering, like, is it something to do with me? Am I just not concentrating enough? Am I too tired? Is it insanely hot in the room for some reason? Which, yes it is. I don't know, always just bad run of luck with good survivors. They're obviously not in a team, but you got, well, obviously is perhaps not the right word, but I would think it's doubtful they're in a team because there was 2 different map offerings. If they went together, then you think they'd like let one person do it or all do it. Unless they're trying to get that across, like trying to obfuscate that, I don't know. Not after Pennywise, but damaging her means he probably needs a heal, which means she'll take her out of working on gens for a bit. Okay, if you want to go no so bad, then I can do that. Which I'm pretty sure the other one hasn't been hooked at all. Because I've only got 4 hooks and she's been hooked twice and Pennywise has been hooked twice, so the other 2 haven't been hooked at all. Bad space signals. I mean, maybe. That's pretty much the plot of Friend Shapes, to be fair. Okay, so they're obviously working like hell on this gen. I've also just walked past one, just to my right. Yeah, they're still here. That's basically hip firing, it's just I don't even aim, it's just bring gun up and fire. I don't know which one this is. Oop. Just about. To be fair, one of my add-ons is it makes the gun worse. Because more blood points. Guess a flash grenade didn't work. That was a cheeky shot from me that missed and didn't matter. You pretty much need to be the American like health insurance company in this game, which is just, you know, just deny people from doing the thing, and to make things take as long as humanly possible. So, I've gone home once, and I just got just now, but also the game's been going pretty badly, so like, it's probably okay. I mean, I'm not aiming to kill anyone anyway. Just 2 hooking's fine. This just means I'm probably not going to go after her again. It means I can basically ignore this character whose name I forgot. I've made a bit of a comeback. Never mind. If I was Blight, I could just smack into a wall and just like friggin' tear down this corridor. But then, you know, miss everything because I'd be playing Blight, and Blight's bloody horrible to play as if you don't know how to use him. Very high skill ceiling on that guy. I've played as him like twice, so I fought against a good Blight or 2 though. They were absolutely terrifying. But also I'm a god awful survivor, so that didn't help. Guess how slow I am compared to these 2. Like, I mean, I am faster, but not by much. Okay, so she's up. Every time I see a box with up written on it, I just think of Repo now with the one box you have to like keep up. I've done this before. Ooh. Someone's trying to get a save. I was hearing someone's feet slap about. Okay, so we only have 3 gens left because we're on 1 gen left. It's that one, and that one. That's one that's being worked on the most. Like on and off. I could have attempted to shoot at her and get her, but I probably wouldn't have. I was about to say I'd have gotten her if I hadn't needed a reload. I managed to thread a needle between them, so that's cool. Like, I could start killing, but it's just kind of whatever at this point. I was just gonna open the gate and let them leave. Oh, you're welcome. Oh boy, what do I get? I get a full set, I think, for the Blight. Very odd one. I can get the same sword I already used at night, but it's like that doesn't look bloody, it just looks like crowbar painted red. Like a very specific kind of metal red. These are so weird. Well, that was a string of bad games. I'm sure the unknown has some kind of words of wisdom for us.
What this all about?
I guess what they're trying to say is you can't just say that you're bad at something because there's so many different variables in everything all the time. For each person, for the game, perks, add-ons, map offerings in Chaos Shuffle mode somehow, and a bunch of other stuff. So it's very hard to just say with any certainty who's better than who. That is my interpretation of Unknown's advice there. But anyhow, thanks as always for doing a watch. Maybe next time I'll be less shit at the game. But like, again, if I'm streaming, then like my MMR apparently goes up by a couple hundred. So, you know, no promises. But yeah. Yeah, it's whatever. I won't even remember the games in like 5 minutes. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you for more of this tomorrow. So have a good one. Thank you very much.